Vicente Fernández. Hey! Well, they're not here either. So I'm a Vicente Fernández.
Vicente passed away 3 months ago, buddy. So yeah, he's not going to be at the Grammys to pick up his award.
Well, they're not here either. So I'm a
He's a Mexican, he's not a
Vicente
Mexican.
Fernández.
Look out, here he comes with another big rant.
Paulie here on the Latino Slant, holding it down for you guys. What's going on? Thank you for coming to the Latino Slant, where not only are we your resource for Latino entertainment, arts, and culture, but if you shout out a particular story, I may cover it. And that is the case today with M. Ray Garcia pointing this out that, hey, there was an injustice at the Grammys. It was insulting to the memory of Vicente Fernandez, the king of the rancheras. If you don't know who he is, think of the Frank Sinatra of Mexico. The greatest singer ever. He is so like 60, 70 million records over his career. At the age of 81, he passed away last December. It was just a huge national, funeral, the whole thing. And yeah, and we did a little video on him as well. Now, the Grammys just happened, and I am so oversaturated over award shows and award seasons that I didn't watch at all. And so when Emre sent me a message, I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? So I looked it up, and here we have country singer Jimmy Allen presenting the award for Best Mexican Regional Performance of the Year. And it had such nominees as Natalia Lafourcade, who we've covered, Aida Cuevas, and Vicente Fernandez. Well, Vicente won the award, post-death for his album called En Mis Ochentas. Mis Ochentas, something like that in my 80s. So this gentleman goes up and, says who won, and says that they can't be there. I'll take the award for them. It's such a privilege and all that stuff. Now, I don't begrudge the gentleman at all. He went up there and obviously he doesn't know who Vicente Fernandez is. If he did, he would know that he had passed away. So it's very odd. I find that singers of a kind of like the same ilk, whether it's in Spanish or English, country singers, corridos, rancheros, they should kind of know each other. Like the king of country, George Strait, not only knew Vicente Fernandez, but when he passed away, called him one of my heroes. Jimmy, you know, I would figure that country artists would know who Vicente Fernandez is. But listen, it's not a big deal. I think what is a bigger deal is the kind of ignorance as far as the government body of the Grammys putting this gentleman out there to present the award, which seems very odd. Very odd that at least you don't have someone knowledgeable of the artist of that particular category. It would make sense. You maybe have like a George Lopez or a Santana, someone that stature, even Longoria. Shoot, I'll even take Rachel Ziegler, who was there at the Grammys, who sang. So, maybe they're trying to I didn't see the show. Maybe they were trying to do this cross cultural appeal, different people, different backgrounds presenting awards. That's like, all right, well, then just give them a quick index card of who these artists are, as far as, like a one liner. Ida Cuevas, Natalia, it's you're not asking a lot of the presenters, and that's what they're there for. I figure if you're going to present an award and you're going to have to read one of these winners, do like 5 minutes of research. So that's disappointing. That's disappointing. And at the end of the day, it's not only insulting to Vicente Fernandez's legacy, but also, more importantly, as well, is the legacy of his fans. And they were not too happy. So let's why don't we check out some of these messages here. Encanto G, well, let's blow this up a little bit. Encanto G says, why would Jimmy Allen say Vicente Fernandez couldn't attend to accept his Grammy? Nobody told him he died 3 months ago. Ay, ay, ay. Anastasia says, and the Grammy goes to the late Vicente Fernandez. Poor, clueless Jimmy regarding Vicente. He can't be here. Do they get no prep? Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's a response from Jimmy Allen. And see, this is not fair, right? Again, I am not dissing Mr. Allen at all. He responded, I had no idea he passed. I was just informed a few hours ago. I feel terrible. I was just told he wasn't there. Rest in paradise, Mr. Fernandez. And that's I respect that. I really do. And then Anastasia claps back. I'm sure that is so. It was unfair and disrespectful to you both. I agree. You put in a terrible position is no fault of your own. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, this is like if Elvis or the Beatles died, right? And then 3 months later, they're still up for an award. And someone goes up there. It's just a disrespect. And again, I've told this is 100% on the Grammys. 100% on the Grammys. Yeah, people are saying in Spanish, tampoco ha venido. Again, he couldn't be here. They're just saying, kind of what he said in English. Esto es un gran honor, aunque no hayas podido asistir hoy. Basically, it's a great honor to accept this for them. They're not able to be here. Just Jimmy didn't know. Jimmy didn't know. Again, look at all these fans chiming in. This is no joke. This is no joke. And again, it is a complete disconnect of Hollywood, whether it's music, film, or television, Grammys. In they got this bubble, right? And look at Vicente was an OG dude, better for worse. I don't know if this, I'm not going to read too much into it. I just know that it's very easy to not put in a couple of minutes of work here, and you get an upper. People en español, el presentador didn't know he was dead. Los mexicanos no le perdonaron este error. Mexicans are not forgiving this error. It's just disrespectful, man. It just really is. And again, I want to say this again, not on Mr. Allen, but to, from the Academy, this Grammy Academy, to Vicente Fernandez. And, there's this news channel here. So listen, am I surprised at this state of the game? no, I'm not. Um, what we've come to expect from these bodies of entertainment is a real ignorance and disrespect of our beloved, music and film legends. When people pass away, we expect them to be properly celebrated, and this was not. This was really just this sucks, man. There's just no way around it. This sucks for his millions of fans and for Mexico. But you know, I think what we're seeing is a clap back in Spanish and English, and I think it's great that people, you know, make their voices loud. Whether and we're all used to that in our communities of, saying, "Hey, this is not cool." Show some respect to our legends, to our music, to our films and books, and represent properly. You talk about representation, Jesus. Oh God. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank Emre Garcia, who's a Slantino here at the Latino Slant. I want to thank a lot of people that throw me stories almost every day. I try to cover them, and definitely this one is, it's noteworthy. Okay, that's all I got. Stay tuned for the next video and check out all our other videos. And rest in peace, the king of the rancheras, uh, the voice of Mexico, Vicente Fernandez. Peace, everybody.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The Slant?
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version.
All right, Paulie, let's go.